Hi, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I just wanted to come in and give you a quick update. I always say quick videos. Sometimes it's not as quick, but today will be quick because I gotta walk the dog. He's patiently waiting for his walk. Anyway, okay, a couple weeks ago I posted on Instagram. I had found some paperwork and some paperwork for my primary, and it was stating that you know, the different weights I had been at over the years. And when I went to him, he looked it up, and on his records as well, it showed that back in 2000, I want to say 8 or 9, I was 350 pounds. And all I could think of is I don't remember ever being 350 pounds. Even though I was 337, it's very close, but I don't remember the number 350. Then what came to mind, I remember there was a time where I would go to the doctor and I just refused to see the scale. I would tell the nurse, I'll get on backwards. Don't tell me the number. I would tell the doctor. We talk about everything. I don't want to hear. Y'all know, tell me what I need to do, but please don't tell me the number. It'll send me into some sort of depression. Please don't tell me the number. So we didn't talk numbers. And it's so sad that I was in my own denial. I didn't want to know, but I was still walking around in the body. I was still dealing with the effects of 350 pounds. I could have been 400 pounds. I was still dealing with the effect. So it just goes to show you, just because you may not want to know something, hello, it's still there. You don't have to see the number. It's still there. And so, just a wake-up call to me to let me know. On this 5 feet frame, 350 pounds. And I've always been the type of person to work and, take care of my kids. And, even when I was with my children's father, it was me, the primary one, that was out there. He has his own health issues. And so I've always been like the main breadwinner. And so to know, even at that time, I was just going, at 350 pounds, back pain, bulging disc, torn meniscus. Wow, that's only the grace of God. Only the grace of God. But it's also the grace of God that I found out about this surgery, followed through, did what was required, and weight is coming off. So the lowest weight that I got to in the last few weeks was 239, and the highest because I went from 239 and then I gained 4 pounds, and it stayed for a few weeks, and so I just had to pull it back. No, 4 or 5 pounds. I'm sorry, 5 pounds. I had to pull everything back, go back to the basics of what I was doing, getting my steps in, making sure I try my best to get more than 10,000 steps. My goal was originally 10,000, and I had to push for more than 10,000 steps. Some days I make it, some days I don't. But I say all this to say is that I'm back at 240 now. So my regain, I lost, and so I'm hoping in the next month or so I will be able to meet my goal that I have in my mind of 237. And even though now I know my highest was 350, it hasn't really registered because this is new information. I'm just finding out. For the longest time, I just knew 337. So to see 100 pounds gone from the highest weight that I was aware of, that I knew, would mean a lot to me. It really, something about that 100 pounds. I saw my surgeon on September 11th, and he said to me, I did really well, and maybe in the coming year, because he said as long as there are no issues, I don't need to see him. He said maybe I can lose 5 more percent. So I looked at him and said, 5 more percent? Oh, I got to do better than that. I said, the next time I see you, I want to be, if I'm not out of the twos, which I pray and I'm going to work towards, but if I'm not out the twos, then I'm going to at least know that I've dropped 20 pounds. Now that's a year. Now if I can get out of the twos, that's fine. 240, that's 40 pounds in a year. If I can't do that, then I should be able to do 20 pounds in 12 months. That's something that I feel is obtainable. So he said, okay, that's even better. but just, he let me know that I'm doing really good and just keep doing what I'm doing. And I told him I have my moments. I have my moments. I don't know if I talked about it here, but I have always been a soda person. Soda, soda, soda. I used to drink soda during the pre-op phase. I know, I know. Why are you drinking soda? I'm trying to lose weight. The pre-op phase, I drank soda. During my pre-op diet, stop. Everything stopped. I mean, I think that's why it was really difficult, because everybody else was working pre-op phase, 6 months pre-op phase. I wasn't. I literally, and then maybe that's why things I still struggle now. But pre-op diet, that's it. That's just what they said I can do. This is what I'm gonna do, and I did it, and I was really good. But I had a family barbecue. I'm not gonna make excuses. I'm just gonna say it is what it is. And of course, it's not a whole lot of soda, because you can't drink a whole lot of soda. Your stomach is different. You can't take the carbonation. But it's the fact is, for me, I feel like, I'm an addict when it comes to soda, and I'm one of those people that can't just have that little bit, because that little bit makes me want to have a little bit. Now mind you, I'm not nowhere near where I was in terms of, I used to drink a 2-liter soda in 2 days, a day and a half, myself. Kids didn't have nothing to do with it. Can't blame them, because I never let them drink soda. Hypocrite, right? I know. Me. But I'm being honest, and this is my journey, so I'm going to be honest. So it's like knowing what I need to do and pulling it back. That's it. I see a can of soda. Yeah, I want half of that can of soda. I want to wait till it gets flat. But yeah, I would like to have half of that can of soda. And it's something I just have to work on. It's just like anybody else. I know for some people it's carbs, and I have to watch carbs too. But carbs are not a big trigger for me. For me, it's soda. And everybody has their own thing, but that's my thing, and I have to really, really, really stay away from it. That's it. That's it. I just really have to stay away from it. Anyway, guys, I'm doing good. My last video I did, I had that, I don't know if it was a mini rant about my daughter and her mouth and how I felt. I was really hurt by her statements that she's made to me. If you didn't see that video, go back to this video, and from this video, the last video, and watch it. But anyway, that same day that I made that video, she came in, and I was still hot, didn't want to talk. And she said, "Hey, Mom, how you doing? How's your day?" And I looked at her like, really? How was my day? My day was the way you left me. You walked out of here with your mouth. My day, come on. So she says, "Oh, Mommy, I'm sorry." She said, "I'm not a morning person. Maybe one day," you said, "Remember you told me when you were young and Grandma used to wake you up, you were never a morning person?" She said, "I'm not a morning person, and I pray that one day I will become a morning person, but I'm not a morning person, and I woke up late, and then you wanted me to do this and that." I said, "I'm sorry. I was trying to get out the door. You're right. I shouldn't have said that. And I know that when you work for me and my sister, and I'm sorry." And she said, "Can I have a hug?" So I gave her half of a hug. She said, "Come on, give me a hug. I can wrap my hands around you now." She made me laugh. But I just told her that since you know that everything I do is for you and your sister, you have to be respectful of that. And sometimes I may ask you to do something that you really don't want to do. But you have to remember, Mom does it all. Dad does what he can do, but Mom does the majority. Keep that in mind and be respectful. Be respectful. And I told you can think anything you want. You just can't say it. I said I thought things, and my mother told me, my mother didn't ask me anything actually. My mother told me what I was going to do. This is what you're going to do. This is it. My mother didn't say, "How do you feel about this?" I don't know. I'm too easygoing sometimes. How do you feel about this? What do you think about that? What do you think? Can you? That's my terminology. We did counseling. The counselor told me, you're kind of setting yourself up. Because when you ask somebody, "Can you do this?" they do have a right to say no. So why don't you change up the terminology? Now, this is counseling that we had years ago. It's still coming to play. That's a child. This is what I want you to do. This is the time frame I'm going to give you to do it in. I'm still learning. I'm still learning that, sometimes I didn't like how my mother raised me in some ways. She, provided for me, but I didn't like that, you know, just because I said so. I hated that. I hated that. And so I never wanted to be that mom. But I'm realizing that you have to be that mom, because if you're not that mom, the kid says, well, can't I do that? Why can't? Why? Well, you asked me what my opinion is, and I gave you my opinion. I can't get mad at that. So I have to watch my terminology to be able to say, it's not would you, could you, it's you're going to do this. I need it done by this time. And I have this self-talk that I have to do to myself as I'm getting ready to direct her, because I don't want to, because sometimes I mislead her. She's like, well, you said this earlier, now you're changing your mind. So I got to be more clear, and I have to be more consistent. This is the story of my life, consistency. This is why I still struggle with this weight loss, consistency. This is why I have any issues I may have in dealing with, children, consistency. This is Vanessa's problem, consistency. So this is the year that I'm really trying to really tackle. I'm 45 now, and I'm trying to get these things consistent. Going back to school, consistent. Looking for that better job, being consistent in that. And once I do that, I know things will all work out. Anyway, guys, I wanted to give you a body shot. Let me see if I can, this light in here. Let's see. Okay, Charlie, you going? These are jeans I bought a few months ago. I don't know if you can even see them. Yeah, these are black. They're black? These are dark blue, but they probably look black. I brought these a couple of months ago. Didn't know when I would be able to get into them. They're size 18, Jones, New York. No stretch. I wish they did have stretch. I think it would be a little bit more comfortable, but they're good. They're 18s, and they fit good. Yep, so I'm in a size 18 now, guys. Okay, need to come in and let you guys know what's going on with me. All right, be safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.